Hey, hello. Welcome back. I am Debbie Peterson of Getting to Clarity, and this is another episode of the Getting to Clarity Show. This is the place where you come if you'd like tips, tools, techniques that are going to help you create more success in your leadership, in your career, in your business, but with less sacrifice in your life. And today we are talking about tackling negativity. Ever deal with negativity? And I want to give you a mindset shift that could change everything. So, why is negativity a roadblock in your leadership? Negativity isn't just a bad mood, it's a drain on you, your energy, your focus, your potential. And whether it comes from external sources like difficult colleagues, or maybe it's internal doubts that are creeping in, negativity influences everything. It influences how you think about things, your decision making, how you look at people and your relationships, and it'll affect your overall performance if it's left unchecked. It will spread, affecting not just you, but people pick up what we put out. So it'll affect your team and your workplace culture as well. And a toxic workplace isn't a place where high performers want to stay. And then what are you left with? So, as a leader, you don't have the luxury of letting negativity dictate your actions. You do, however, have the power to shift your mindset. That is your responsibility. And why exactly should you do that? Well, when your mindset is positive, you can see when you keep a positive mindset, you see things more clearly. You make better choices because you have that clarity of direction. You keep moving forward. And the good news, overcoming negativity isn't about ignoring things either. It's about choosing the power of choice, choosing how you respond to them. You have so much more influence than you think you do. So let's understand the power of negativity. So it has a way of taking root and growing if we don't do anything about it, if we allow it. It shows up in different forms. So there is external negativity, people complaining, right? Toxic coworkers, company politics, or our country's politics, difficult clients, right? But there's also internal negativity, that head chatter, that self doubt, that fear of failure, imposter syndrome, and even perfectionism. And then there's a third sort of negativity, and that is situational negativity. When you encounter setbacks or unexpected challenges, or you miss out on opportunities. So when negativity takes over, it is like you going over the hill. It skews your perspective and everything you see is negative. It makes small problems feel bigger and it blocks new opportunities because you are so focused on the negativity that you can't see the opportunity out in front of you. So the key to overcoming it isn't to pretend that it doesn't exist. It's to challenge it and shift your perspective. And you absolutely have control over that. So, how do you overcome negativity at work and in your own head? So, negativity is powerful, right? We deal with it a lot, but you don't have to let it take over. So, here are some simple, practical ways to shift your mindset and create a more positive work environment. Control what you can. Some things are out of your hands, but when your response is a choice, then your response isn't out of your control. So when a negative situation turns into, or any situation turns into a negative, pause and ask, what part of this can I influence so that I can turn things around? How can I do something that will allow me to feel more control? What is one step that I can take that will actually allow me to move forward with progress? Okay. You can also consider reframing the situation, which means thinking differently about it. So instead of focusing on what's wrong, look for what's possible. If a project gets derailed, ask, what is the next best step? What can we learn from this? New learnings are always valuable. And how will this help us move forward more effectively the next time? You want to lead by example because your team takes their cues from you. If you handle challenges with a solution-focused mindset, then they will too. So turn complaints into solutions. Instead of getting stuck in what's wrong, focus on what can be done next. Set boundaries. This is really important. Set boundaries with negative people. You need to protect your energy by limiting your time with chronic complainers and draining conversations. You want to shift discussions towards solutions so that you and they can stay focused on what's going to make an impact. Next, I want you to consider a very simple tool of starting and ending your day with positivity. So begin with a small win or a gratitude practice and close the day on reflecting what went well instead of what went wrong. Over time, this retrains your brain to seek solutions rather than dwell on problems. And that makes positivity your default mindset. And that is a score. So turning complaints into challenges. Instead of dwelling on frustrations, you can ask, how can I see this as a sign that I am one step closer to my goal? Because every obstacle is proof that I am making progress. So how can I turn this into an opportunity for growth or improvement? Create a reset button. Develop a go-to strategy when negativity creeps in. Maybe you take a short walk. Maybe it is some deep breathing or some box breathing. Maybe it is a quick mindset shift that can break the cycle and help you regain a different outlook. And here's the thing, you are the only one who has control over this. It is your responsibility to manage your mindset, not just for yourself, but for your team and for your leadership as a whole. So here's an example of how this works in real life. Let's say you are facing a frustrating situation at work, daily occurrence, right? Maybe there is a project that's delayed and it's causing a lot of extra stress. The default reaction would be frustration, pointing fingers, blaming people, and just a downward spiral of negativity. But when you shift your approach, you have a chance to pause and reframe. Instead of immediately reacting, take a moment and ask yourself, what's within my control? What's within the team's control? Look for the opportunity. Can this setback help improve future processes? Is there a chance to innovate, do something different, learn something new? Then you can take small positive action. Instead of venting about the issue, focus on one proactive step you can take to move forward. That gets you out of being stuck and in a negative place to moving forward with more positivity. The result, instead of negativity controlling you, you take control of your mindset. You take control of your leadership and your ability to influence outcomes. So what is your next clear move? Well, break the cycle. In the next 48 hours, identify one reoccurring negative thought or situation, and then apply a new perspective. Ask yourself what opportunity or lesson exists within it, and then shift your focus from frustration to action. What is it that you can do about it, even if it's a tiny little step? And then notice how your energy changes. So, until the next time, here is wishing you all the clarity that you deserve. And if you want more strategies for resilient leadership, then visit my website at www.debbiepetersonspeaks.com. I love to share resources and insights with you there. So take care, be good to yourself, and bye-bye for now.